This is Scott Kaplan and Crew Tonight. The very best from today's Scott Kaplan and Crew show on the mightier 1090 AM ESPN Radio. SoCal Sports Talk. Here's Scott Kaplan, Alex Padilla, and John Browner.
Hey, great friends. Happy holidays. Happy Hanukkah if you're celebrating. Merry Christmas coming up this week. And whatever holiday it is that you celebrate, man, I hope you're having a great holiday season. We're about to start ours. Kaplan and Crew just getting back onto the airwaves of 1090 on the stream of YouTube, TV tonight on Channel 4, Cox Yorview Network, and all the audio podcast platforms. Guys, I'm feeling very holiday spirit today. And so, because we're in our last day. We're in our last broadcast of 2022, and it's been a great year. But probably the best year for the San Diego Padres that any of us can really remember. You know, I mean, Browner got on the bandwagon a couple of years ago. Alex got to San Diego State in, what year, Alex? 2007, 8, 9, something like that. 2006, right? And it's certainly the best year the Padres have ever had in my 20 plus years in San Diego. Interesting that the year is going to end and the Padres at the winter meetings, which were right here in San Diego, made big news when, the Xander Bogaerts deal, being involved, in the chase for Aaron Judge. I mean, all of these things happened in December, well after the season, and the Padres had this incredible run, only to get knocked out in the National League Championship Series by the Phillies. So the Padres had this incredible run of not just baseball, where it was exciting, but just pure relevance, like the end of the season. Are they going to make it? Where are they going to be? Who are they going to play? Oh no, the Mets. And then they'll have to go through the Dodgers, and they couldn't beat the Dodgers all year long. And they do finally. And then again, off season, big signings, hundreds of millions of dollars being spent, question marks about who will play where. And then we get to the very end, right before Christmas. And the one guy that has been a Padre the longest, who got a big contract that never really paid off, but he saw it through till the very end, and he went from the lows of where the Padres were to the highs of where he's leaving. Wil Myers. There ain't going to be no statue. They're not going to retire his number. But Wil Myers, he's got a small piece of Padre history until today. Now gone.
Yeah. It is it's a sad day for this show. I don't know how much he will be missed on the field, but I know he will be missed off the field.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the way he became a fan favorite, just because he is who he is, with the goofy hair, with just his food takes, and the way he really embraced the city during the playoff run, ending up at Social Tap buying people shots after they beat the Dodgers. He's just like a genuinely good dude who has terrible taste in Mexican food, but that's other than that, he's like a genuinely good guy. And I think that his contract wasn't bad enough that people soured on him like they did with Hosmer. It was a bad contract because he never lived up to it. But I think he was just such a nice guy that people kind of forgave him here. I think us included. He really didn't do much here the last couple of years, and he was making $20 million a year. But
it's
funny because I'll genuinely miss the guy.
Yeah, what we kind of liked about him though was this. When he came to the Padres thought this guy's going to be our star, and he's going to be our leader, our captain, our personality. And the fact is, Wil Myers never became that, but he told the Padres very early on, I don't want that. And while we all kind of ridiculed him for not wanting that, because who doesn't want to be the leader? I mean, if I would love to be the leader, I'm not. Hey, he's the quarterback. I'm the kicker. I'm not really the leader. He's the leader. But wouldn't you want to be? Well, Wil Myers told everybody really from the get-go, I don't want to be. And so what happened is they paid him. He told them, I'm not your quarterback. They went and got Hosmer because they're like, well, now we got to make up for him. And Hosmer never became that guy either. But the thing about Myers was anything you asked him to do, he would do it. Hey, Will, play first base. Okay. Hey, Will, play third base. I don't know if I really can play it. Yeah, you'd be fine. Play it. Yeah, okay, I'll play it. Play right field. Play left field. Pitch. Hey, can you pitch? Do you mind taking an inning here? I mean, pitch. Hit home runs. I'll tell you one thing I loved about Will Myers, old school. Shows up at the plate, no batting gloves on, reaches down, picks up the clay, rubs his hands together. I'm ready. And swing out of his mind. Like his back foot would always come off the ground. Like it didn't look like a pretty traditional swing, just swinging out of his shoes. All-Star game in San Diego. He's in the home run derby. Not because he really belonged. Padres had to have somebody. He was the guy.
That was his best year.
Yeah.
That was his best year. I'm looking at it right now. He had 259, 28 home runs, 94 RBIs. That's a damn good year. If we would have done that every year, we would have been happy.
Dude, this guy, when he is done with his career, and while he won't be inducted into the Hall of Fame, he'll have lifetime money, and he will have a career that he could be really, really, really proud of. When he moves back to North Carolina and his kids are in school and his kids say, well, my dad used to be a Major League Baseball player. And they're all like, no way, really? Yeah, what's it? Will Myers. People will be like, yeah, nice career. A pretty nice career. I mean, how long did he play in Major Leagues? Well, he was here in Tampa, and then he went to San Diego. He was at the Padres for all these years, and he made it to the National League Championship Series, and he played with all these guys. And then, he went on to the next part of his career. But this guy's going to be a 10, 12, 15-year Major League player.
Yeah.
That's a lot to be proud of.
He's already been in the league 10 years. He won Rookie of the Year. He's an all-star. He got an $80 million contract. That is a very good career.
Look, man, it's a sad day.
Is it?
It's a sad day, man.
Is it?
It really is. Will was my guy. When everybody doubted you, Will, I kept your back. I will keep your back, Will, because I'm going to see you again. You will return. You will return to Petco in a Padre uniform some way, somehow. I feel it.
There is a very good,
it's not a goodbye. It's not a goodbye.
100% he will not play in any other team as long as he did for the Padres. He's not going to go somewhere and play 8 years.
No.
So there's a good chance. There's a good chance he signs a one-day and retires here someday.
Oh, yeah. This is his home. This is his home, dude.
You say that, but I doubt that.
Why?
Because I would think that Will Myers is the kind of guy, kind of like Phillip Rivers. When his career is over, he'll pack his family up and he'll go back to North Carolina where they got great Mexican food.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see Will Myers as a lifelong.
Beans.
Yeah. I don't see Will Myers as a lifelong San Diegan where, it's like Randy Jones, where 25 years from now, there's going to be a Will Myers white queso stand at Petco Park,
God, if you would have leaned into it, though, that would have been a great idea, Will.
Yeah.
Oh, he'd have made
missed on that one.
It would have made a lot off the field money.
He could have leaned in on that. The reason he didn't is because of the guy we always talk about that used to work at the Padres, that soured all the relationships, that left the Padres. That guy was so protective that if that guy would have said, this is a funny idea, the kid could make money, the Padres could get behind this. This could be how he, becomes a legacy
household name
in this town, Now they shut that down because they didn't think it was funny because it wasn't their idea. But Will Myers, hey, congratulations. You're going to continue your career. Alex, he signed today with the Cincinnati Reds, which just on its surface, I'm going to make this comment. Will Myers in his baseball life has made a lot of money and has gotten deep into the postseason. He doesn't have a World Series ring, but like Alex says, he's decorated, a Rookie of the Year, All-Star credentials. When you leave the Padres and go to the Reds, it tells you that there's just not a lot of people battling to get you to join their team as a free agent.